special guest, special guest, Mfon Udoka.
I'm back.
Yes, and of course, Didikay, aka Didikum, the best thing since Ekwankuko. I'm going to teach you that, by the way, before you.
That would be fun to try to say.
All right, so we're going to segue now into the NBA, straight business. Yeah, for if you enjoyed that song, for that was my song called Passenger. You can get it on iTunes. The Raptors pulled an upset, or another upset, or I could even say the third. I could say
not
No
upset.
upsetting.
yeah,
A
but
win is a win.
everybody gave it to of course. Like I thought they would win, but everybody gave it to the Warriors. They thought, oh, Clay is back. Of course, they have this guy when they're home. Oracle. So I think Vegas also had them as underdogs. So that's why it's an upset.
I think we all know that Kawhi is the Oracle.
Okay. Well, I think there's somebody here that might be hurt by what you're saying. Somebody said.
I'm never hurt.
So I'm going to start from Imohtal. What did you think about Game 4 last night?
First of all, I think the Warriors couldn't get their acts together because the conversation in the NBA circles has always been that, okay, for this series or for this year, that the Warriors are a better team without Kevin Durant because they are back to the old Warriors of last 2 years, like rotating the ball.
Hold on, would you
Ball
say
movements.
do you mean a better team or
They play better, right?
They play better.
Or play different, actually. I don't even know about play better. They play different.
Because we always say Kevin Durant is ISO ball.
Yes.
He's more of ISO ball.
I so dominant.
Yes. So for me, I think Clay first of all was rushed back. Yes, he was ready to play, but I don't think Clay was 100% ready to play because Clay was dominant on the offense, but Clay wasn't doing his defensive duties. That is guarding Kawhi Leonard very well. Kawhi ended up still with 36 points.
Well, first of all, Clay shouldn't be guarding Kawhi. It should either be Draymond or Iguodala. Now, you were talking about him being rushed back. Who do you think rushed him back?
He rushed himself back because he wants to play for the team.
He wanted to even play
the
Game
finals,
3.
man.
He wanted to play Game
What do you
3,
want?
of course.
It's the finals.
Everybody's Kawhi is injured as well.
would you rather
Kawhi's
sit
been
out?
limping from the Milwaukee series.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, man.
Iguodala is injured too.
Yeah.
He could,
And
yeah.
he's old.
I mean, yeah.
You know,
Everybody's wobbled up.
Yeah.
But back to Clay real quick. I think he said, if he had some kind of dry spell, he would jump back into the ocean. Yeah, I think you should probably tweet him like tell him to jump back in the ocean.
But
Do you still have the Warriors winning this series?
I would say this to the listeners and everyone caring to listen. The Warriors were defeated by a team that came down from 3-1 deficit. So if anybody should overcome a 3-1 deficit, it's the Warriors because they'll be beaten by a team after they led 3-1.
But they've also done that before against OKC.
Yes.
Same year.
Yeah.
So do you think they're going to pull this off?
First of all, they lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers 3-1 and then came back to win the
No, the other way around.
yeah,
The other way around.
yeah, the other way around.
Yeah.
3-1, 3-1.
Right.
So if you want to go in mathematics right now, I think I think
Is that what we're doing?
I'm saying if you go in mathematical sense.
Yes or no to the question? Do you think they're gonna win or not?
Yes, I think they're gonna win.
Okay.
Wow.
It's going down with the ship. Before, what do you think?
It's a wrap. It's over.
It's the Raptors.
It's over.
How many games?
I think they're done next game, honestly. I hope not. But I think
Next game is in Scotiabank. Is in Toronto, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Tuesday 2
it's,
a.m.
it's hard to go against the Raptors, man.
I'm gonna actually go against the Raptors because remember my original prediction was 6 games.
6.
So I still got 6 games.
I actually had 6, but I think I'll change mine to 5. You know why? Because I want it to happen in front of Drake.
Yeah.
I want,
If it's 7 games, it
I
might
want
still
all
happen in
that
front of
shit.
him.
Nah, it's not going 7.
Hey, 7 games and I got.
7 is going to be scary. I don't want 7.
I'm gonna change my decision.
Nah,
I don't think the Warriors have enough anymore. I think everybody's tired. They're beat up. They're injured. KD missing is a huge hole. I just think that's it.
What if he does come back?
If he does come back, he'll probably be 60-ish%. There's no way he can come back.
and is 60% enough for Kawhi to match up with Kawhi? 60% of KD.
No. Specifically because on defense, I think he could be fine offensively, but when you have a calf injury and the amount of, you use your legs obviously, but you have to push off a lot, and he would have to guard, and I just don't think it would be like Clay. It would be easier on offense, but a lot harder on defense. And
Yeah.
you need to defend.
Okay, what if he does come back on offense? And before his injury, he was the leader of all scorers. He was averaging like 32.7 points. Now, what if he does come back on offense? And just like what you already said, Clay was on offense. And why the Warriors lost this game? I watched it this early morning. Why I think they lost this game is because Curry scored 27 points. Clay scored 28 points. Draymond scored 10 points. No other Warriors teammate was able to amass double digits.
Kevin Looney had 10.
Yeah, they didn't.
He
They
missed
need
critical free throws.
Yeah, but who do you expect to score more than 10 on the Warriors now?
Draymond should.
He should be
He's
scoring.
out there, but they know how to guard him because he's not a great
Yeah.
shooter. So and he's not confident. They need a fourth. Obviously, they need a fourth scorer, and that was, with KD on the team.
Yeah.
But
But
not looking good.
I think that if he was able to come back, that Steve Kerr is the most
Brilliant.
tactical, brilliant coach I've ever seen. Coming out from under Phil Jackson, and I think that Steve could actually push it to seven games.
I hope so. I honestly do. I think if Kevin did come back, KD, they would still be lacking defensively, and I think that's where they've struggled, is that they can't make stops.
Yeah.
They can't
Honestly,
guard.
man, I don't want. I always want game sevens,
Of course.
but now I don't want to
Because I'm scared.
Well, I mean,
It's respect.
the momentum is going to switch too much. It's going to shift because now they have the 3-1 up. That at this point it's just like, when are we going to close it out?
Yeah.
Next game,
Yeah.
back in Oracle. But if it takes to game 7, nah,
Who
man, I don't know.
Who do you guys think has the most pressure going into Game 5? Raps to close it off, or
I would say Golden State because it's a must-win. It's not a must-win for Toronto. It's a must-win or you're done.
You see, I actually think
I have a different
Raptors have the most pressure because the more pressure because if they don't close it out now at home, they know they have to. I know they've beaten these guys twice in Oracle, and in the regular season they beat them as well. But coming back to the Oracle, man, I don't know. It's that the atmosphere there,
different vibe totally.
And I think they'll be ready now.
Yeah.
It's not like they had a hobbled clay before. However, what I'll say is, you guys should have won game 3 when Steph had 47. He was on fire.
Only Steph was on fire.
Quinn Cook just gave out some free blocks to Danny Green and Ibaka, and he just kept.
That's what I'm
Same
saying.
thing. Like, man, like, nah, that was people's game to win. And now that I just hope Raptors close this thing out in 5, man.
For every Nigerian listening right now, if the Raptors do win, it's a win-win for me.
Yes, of course.
Because the GM, Masai Ujiri, is Nigerian, so obviously we want him to.
hey, don't jump ship now.
Yeah,
No, I'm saying it's a win-win. I'm not.
Don't jump ship now.
That's
I'm not jumping ship.
We're all Nigerian.
You jump ship the most.
But you chose the Warriors.
If
No,
you're-
Iguodala is Nigerian.
If you jump ship the most, he does jump ship the most.
Yeah, he actually does. But now he's sticking with the Raptors.
No.
So stick with your
Because they
Warriors.
feel like they're gonna win.
No, he said we said these things before the.
I think I'm very clear when I jump ship. Like, I make it obvious that.
Why do you jump ship?
Why? Because I like to win.
Speaking of Masai though, like thankfully it wasn't a bet, but we had a conversation before this season started, and he told me the Raptors were at that point they just acquired Kawhi, and I was telling him the Celtics were going to make it to the final. I think everybody did actually, and I was saying, the Celtics, Kyrie, and I was like, okay, I'll see. And now I'm eating my words here, and I'm actually rooting for him and his team. But I mean, nah.
The Celtics played better without Kyrie, and that's the problem. They were good without him last year. They did well without him in the playoffs.
Do you think that's just because there was no pressure on them, to achieve anything?
No, I think Kyrie is one of those players that's just too ball dominant, and when you have it's like when
He
you
needs
have
LeBron.
no,
Stop
it.
he needs to be like the main scorer on a team that's okay.
With LeBron.
Keep wishing.
I'm telling you, he keeps dreaming.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think from what they're saying, he's going. He's
Why
a
not?
New York kid. He wants because the Garden is.
Yeah, they got it, or the Nets actually.
Yeah.
But it's not. The Nets are not New York.
No. Recently, he's like trying to bring Kevin Durant to play with him at the Nets. So
I'll tell you this: the Knicks want Kevin Durant first and foremost.
Well,
And that's
I
the
think
bottom line.
30 teams want Kevin Durant.
Well,
I think
yes,
every
but
team-
the Knicks have
cap space.
cap space for 2 max players. Their first target is KD, and KD, from what I've heard, wants to be there because now he's all about making money. So I think he was hoping he would win these 2 titles, and then he can say, okay, now let
Go
me try
relax.
to go. No, not even relax, but let me go try to make my own name now, because everybody's saying I teamed up with the superstar team and blah blah blah. He can go to New York. He'll be the man. He's in the Eastern Conference, and then he can make more money off the court than he can anywhere. And right now, from what I've heard, he's all about making money because he sacrificed his contract.
Yeah.
And he sacrificed money. So now he's about the money and being the man on his team.
So, real question though, like you just mentioned this, and it baffles me. You said New York is the Mecca, well, the Garden, especially Madison Square Garden. I don't know if in your lifetime you've even seen a championship, because I think the last time they won was like the early 70s. So, how could a team without championships? I don't even think with final appearances in a while, appearances.
Probably been 20 years.
Yeah, how are they still the Mecca? Like, how are they still
Because
this?
it's New York.
It's just the culture.
It's New
It's
York.
the culture.
That's,
For the
that's
culture.
crazy. That's crazy.
It's
Like,
for the culture.
There's nowhere like it.
I need to actually watch a live game in
You gotta
the
go,
Garden.
man.
I
You
need
gotta
to.
go. You gotta go.
October?
And you'll see.
October.
Because
Yeah.
people want to say,
Yeah,
oh,
we-
Brooklyn. No, it's not even close. It doesn't compare.
Brooklyn, we go
Doesn't
hard.
compare.
Okay,
It
so
is the mecca of basketball. Everybody, if they could play in New York, they would. Everybody would love to play in New York.
okay, we're talking about free agency.
Mhm.
We're going to take a crack at that. Do you think Kawhi? I'm just going to run through some free agents off my head. Where do you think Kawhi goes?
Cali, like where he's from.
So
whatever.
Lakers or Clippers?
Yeah, Clippers.
Clippers.
Not the Lakers.
Where do you think Kawhi goes?
At this point, I think Kawhi stays right where he is.
I think he should stay.
How about
Yeah.
you, Immortal?
I think he should stay.
Well, I think Toronto, especially of the coin and dime. No, of course not. I mean, if they win a championship, I don't see how he leaves.
Yeah.
I wouldn't judge him if he left, because if you look at the structure of that team was built for one and done.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the trade was a huge risk. You make that trade 100 times if you have it. The thing I think why I think he should stay is because he's going to go back to the Western Conference where it's a beast. Okay, you got 8 great, 9, 10 good teams. You're going to the Clippers where they've kind of got something established already. You stay in Toronto. You're in the Eastern Conference. It's easier, and then you are the MAN, the man. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
the man.
How about Kyrie?
New York.
So with KD now. Okay. So we've answered Kyrie and KD. Clay?
I think Golden State will try to keep him.
Clay stays. Who else? Chris Middleton. That's like lower tier.
well, no, I got Kyrie going to
To the Lakers.
the Bay.
Or to the Bay.
Yeah.
Stop it now. Stop it. What? Kyrie, Curry, and Clay?
Why not?
Why? How?
Why
How is
not?
who's gonna come
Small
off the
ball.
bench? Who's gonna come off
They
the
don't
bench?
want him. They don't want
They
him.
don't want him?
So Kyrie's gonna play. Oh, Clay's gonna play small forward now.
Why not?
Nah.
Small ball.
It's gonna be different.
That's
Very
tiny
different.
ball. That's gonna be tiny ball.
The other one is Jimmy Butler. Where's Jimmy Butler going to go? What are they going to do with him? Like, he's one of those that they're...
Kind of
Perhaps the
X factor
Lakers.
players.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's either, what is it, the Lakers? I don't
There
know.
you go.
You know,
There you go.
that's kind
Okay.
of what I'm hearing.
I know you've been itching to talk about the Lakers, right? Now,
you.
do you think? I'll start with you, Mfon. Why do you think Do you think LeBron has 3 more years in this Lakers contract, right? Do they win a ring?
No.
Do they go to the finals?
No.
So the Lakers are done.
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 Are you gonna ask me too? Because I like to have a say.
Okay.
No. You like to dream.
I mean, that's
Since
because
the NBA,
that's probably because Kobe's career didn't end the way we thought it would, except for the 60 points. But
Look,
Yeah.
don't throw shots at my guy
No,
because LeBron
No.
is.
But I think with the cap space that they have this summer and the free agents, it's time for LeBron to have the pieces he needs, and I see them winning 2 championships in the next 3 years.
Oh, my God.
Hey.
Okay, LeBron and
Oh.
LeBron with Kyle Kuzma or LeBron and.
LeBron, Kyle Kuzma, and Kyrie Irving.
So you're saying Kyrie's coming to the Lakers?
Yes,
you're
and
also
Jimmy
predicting-
Butler.
Oh.
And Jimmy
Man,
Butler.
don't take them all. Take KD.
Just take
No,
everyone.
I'm
Take
good.
Clay.
I'm
Trade
good
for
with those
AD,
two.
you
I'm
take
good
Clay.
with those two.
So, back to the dreamer.
Hey, I believe that when we talk about dreaming, it's all about vision. So, I saw a vision when LeBron wanted to go to LA. I think it was fair for him not to go to the playoffs this year because 8 straight finals will wear you down mentally and physically. But I'm looking forward to.
Yeah,
a
Magic went to what?
Hey man, you
he
guys keep
had
hating.
9 in 12
You guys keep
years,
hating
right?
all you want.
I mean, come on.
I love to win more
No
than I hate to
excuses,
lose.
man.
It's been a complete disaster.
But before we go, I'd just like to say a big thank you to Mfon. thanks for joining us here.
Thank you.
And we hope. I think I'll be there tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day of your camp.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit later tomorrow, 2 p.m. or so, because we're letting people, it's Sunday, go to church and things like that.
How can people reach you?
Facebook.
Maybe they want to help.
The camp, or for the
Maybe they want to help you promote it, petition, whatever. Is it has it reached that stage?
We are in a very beginning stage right now, trying to get our foundation launched. We have the paperwork and all that in, and we're just waiting for that. But for the future, it'll be on social media. Right now, I'm really just on Facebook. I'm not really into Instagram or Twitter, but all of that will be open soon. I reluctantly am getting on all of that.